and welcome back. This is Andre from London Self-Defense Academy. Today we're going to be looking at the most powerful self-defense techniques. These will be techniques that are also very dangerous, so we advise caution whilst doing these, or if you ever had to use them to perform them in a fight, you do have to take caution and have to be also aware of the fact that these can be very damaging techniques. Okay, so these techniques are targeted to the weak parts of the body. They will cause lots of damage, and maybe you won't have to do any striking combinations, but one strike may be enough to actually destabilize your opponent or stop them from attacking you any further. So when we're talking about most exposed places, everyone always thinks about the groin area, right? That is, a kick in the groin area. Whether you're a man or a woman, they are low nerve endings and it will hurt. So this could be just one straight kick and then they are out, okay? They're gonna be like this and you can walk away or run away or call the police if you had to. So this will be the first one. Now, second one, this is okay if they're standing like this, but what if they're standing sideways? What if they're training in boxing a little bit there and he's in a, how can I can't run because he's gonna be moving, right? So this could happen, and if that happens, your role is to try to get through to the throat. So yes, maybe you get down here. Yes, maybe you slip a little bit, get the punch outside of the way and go right here for the throat. Now the throat area, we would use open palm to strike, because if you're trying to use fist and his chin is down, it may not go through. Okay, you can't get it from the sides. Yes, sure, you can try to knock them out this way, but this will always be there. Even if his chin is down, it can still go through. Yes, you can still find a way. And there is a smaller area that's gonna be easier to target. But when you can try this on yourself, you just put fingers on your throat like this, you will see how devastating this can be. The reason why we should use caution is because this can actually really damage someone, and the worst can happen, really, if you did it hard. This is a very good technique if you, for instance, like in Sam's last video, we were talking about taller opponents, shorter opponents, or if you're someone who isn't basically as strong. Sam is maybe holding me here and I can't do anything, and I'm like, what can I do? And I'm just trying to free one of my hands and to do this. If he's trying to, manipulate me here, this is always there, yes? So this is really what could actually, really help you out in a very dangerous situation as such. Okay, so the other area that is also very dangerous is your nose. Now there are different ways of attacking the nose. Of course, if you got a little bit of boxing training, you'll use a jab for the nose. It gets people crying. Tears just get into their eyes. They can't really function for a bit. So this is a very good way. Obviously, you can be following that with a cross. That's a different thing. So there are different ways of actually attacking the nose as well. You can do it with your fist, but you can also do it with the open palm. And that could be much more devastating, because the issue there is I'm not just trying to make a contact like with the fist, but I can be pushing it up, higher up, and that could potentially shatter the nose bones and get further up in the skull, which could cause very serious injuries there. Right, another area is the eyes, obviously. I'm not particularly big fan of that because I think eye gouging is just unnecessary, but you never know what kind of situation you will be in, and you don't actually know what you will have to do. Maybe that's going to be the only thing that you can remember in that situation. Maybe it's going to be the only place where you can reach. So we have to cover this in this video as well. So when it comes to eye gouging, obviously, you're trying to, either if you're holding them, you're trying to get your thumbs in, or you try to just, sort of strike into the eye socket, and that can, obviously cause them being blind. So we really saying this, we have to use these things with caution, because it could really, damage someone. But yeah, so if you're in the hold, you could use your thumbs, or if you are actually trying to get here, you can just, strike, yes? It really will depend if you want to use one finger, or if you just, that is also a possibility, but you will see what is possible there. Okay, so another thing that is very dangerous and very effective is your elbows. You've seen Muay Thai fights where the fighters actually really can split open the head with one elbow strike. Now, what are the areas that you can cover? Obviously, you have to be aware of your distance. I can't do elbow from here. That's not gonna make sense. But if we're really close, if we're in a clinch or something like that, the elbow does make sense. And If we right here, I can be targeting the jaw. I can be going for the temple. There are different ways of having different angles with the elbow strike. I can go from top. I can go from bottom as well, yes. I can do the side one. It really depends. Now, how you make your elbow strikes more effective is that you use your whole body, yes. It's always a movement of the whole body rather than just the power of your shoulder, yes. So here, you go there, bam, yes, and that's gonna cause massive damage. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you next time. Hello and welcome back. This is Andre from London Self-Defense Academy. Today we're going to be looking at the... I can't do it. Yeah.